What's up, Eagles Nation? What's going on, NFL world? How you doing, Division Rivals? This is Stephen Hyder with Gate City Sports Channel, the sports channel where the cerebral NFL fan comes for about 10 minutes of daily content. What's up, guys? So, Friday night, hey, I decided not to release this until Saturday, guys, but Richard Rodgers just got signed back. This is a move that a lot of us, a lot of us kept saying, like, man, TikTok, when you guys are going to sign back Richard Rodgers? I mean, he just seemed like a guy that would make a natural number two tight end here, right? And right from the jump from this video, guys, what you can tell what I'm alluding to here is it seems like Zach Ertz might be on his way out. I mean, look, you can never say anything definitively when it comes to this stuff, guys. Like, I realize that things could fall apart, and Richard Rodgers is your third tight end. It's absolutely, positively could be a possibility here. But it just seems like everything is kind of falling in place for a trade to Buffalo or wherever, guys. I mean, Buffalo's got a lot of, heat right now with the Zach Ertz stuff, guys. We'll see kind of how that works out in the end, but that's what it seems like this is indicating to me, to be quite honest, guys. Um, Notes on Richard Rodgers, just real quick. Like, why are some people so high on Richard Rodgers? Look, he had an up and down year on blocking. I'll admit that to you guys, especially pass blocking. But what I will say is this: is that overall, you could tell he has the physicality. He's not, he's pretty, fundamentally sound. But I will admit, guys, that if you go look, yeah, he was rated pretty low in pass protection against Baltimore. He was pretty low, just under really what I would consider to be acceptable with the Giants. And he had a really bad game against Cleveland pass blocking. Now the thing is that when you see these kind of things and you see the gradings, guys, just know gradings are subjective. What I like to do is when I see something is rated that lowly, I like to go into the game and just see like how often was he pass blocking? Because like if we're only judging one or two reps, like it's not really, you know what I mean? Like that could be a little misleading. Yeah, maybe he did score that lowly, but you know what I mean? Like that could be misleading. Like if you have one or two bad reps and you only are in there for one or two reps. Um, it's things like that. I like to look at that, see that, guys, and then I like to go see what the film says. I mean, they're good markers to go into the film and find out what they're saying. So, the other thing I noticed about him, only one drop on the season, guys. One drop on the season for Richard Rodgers. Very, steady hands. Richard Rodgers, he was one of those people for a long time I think a lot of us were getting frustrated with because they kept bringing him back. And he just never could stay on the field. He kept getting injured. And then last year we finally saw what the coaching staff, what the front office was seeing in Richard Rodgers because he stayed on the field and he produced. And we're like, oh, okay, like this dude's a legit tight end. Like this dude can be a backup tight end and lead. There's no doubt about it. And a good backup tight end at that. On the season, guys, we're talking about 24 receptions, 345 yards, just short of 350, 2 touchdowns. I got a feeling that, if Zach Ertz is not here, we might see that kind of production maybe normalize at that level, if not increase a little bit, just because he will be the number two option from the tight end perspective. Some other things I noticed about him, guys, was some versatility he showed in certain games. Just a few things that kind of really stood out to me was when I looked at his. You look at the total snaps a guy takes in a game, right? And then I like to look at things like being put in the slot and being put out wide, and then I can tell from a tight end perspective, like F tight end usage. So am I putting you in the slot? Am I splitting you out wide versus the Y tight end, which is like in line to formation, guys? That kind of stuff. And I mean, he showed versatility, guys. When you really look through it and you look at some of the games he had, so you go to Baltimore, he had 10 snaps coming out of the slot, 4 split out wide. The Giants, he had 7 in the slot, 7 split out wide. And then you go down to the Seattle game, 6 in the slot, 3 split out wide. So, I mean, versatility. He showed some versatility in his game. I'm excited to have him back. Like, I honestly think that this is a step in the right direction. I don't know what's going to happen with Zach Ertz, guys. I mean, my gut instinct right now says that it's very likely that a trade is coming or something's going to happen. Maybe it's not a trade. Maybe it's a cut. I don't know. I mean, I know the Eagles at some point, man, like, I would just trade and take what you can get, man. I mean, yes, does it suck that if you can only get a 5th or 6th round pick for Zach Ertz, who's clearly a better player in value than that, absolutely. But at the same time, man, like, there's so much to not know by trying to hold on to him for the compensatory pick status, right? Compensatory pick status only works if you lose more guys than you sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way a compensatory pick works. That's the way it works. And then it goes off of the salary that the player receives, the amount of years in the contract, and their production. It's a complex formula to determine where, the round value you're going to get. I think in this particular situation, we're trying to start anew. We're starting to, try to get a new, fresh start here. I would just trade him for what you can get at this point for Zach Ertz. Get the money off your books. You'll get some savings here, and then maybe you can add something like a, number 2 cornerback. There's some more money in the arsenal to do things with, and I think that now signing Richard Rodgers gives us that ability to do that, guys, in my opinion. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee, as I'm drinking one right now. Don't forget to comment and like the video, guys. It's what spikes the algorithm, gets us in front of other people. And last but not least, guys, if you're not subscribed, I'd love to add you to the community. But in order to do that, guys, you need to hit that subscription button, y'all. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all's time and attention. I'll see you guys on the next video.